Good afternoon. This is your News 4 Now update. I'm Kay Ingram. A 17-year-old girl from Brooklyn is dead after police say she was shot and killed while hanging out with friends. Police say Raylan Cameron was shot inside the lobby of an apartment building in East New York last night on Elder Lane. Several people have been taken in for questioning, but so far there are no arrests. News 4's Miles Miller has the details.
We're learning new details this morning about the moments after 17-year-old Raylan Cameron was killed inside an apartment here at Linden Plaza. Police sources tell us 5 minutes before 11, they started to get 911 calls of a female shot inside the building. When they arrived, they found Cameron unconscious with a gunshot wound to her chest in the front lobby. She was rushed to Brookdale Hospital where she died. Inside the apartment, police discovered a shell casing in the kitchen and blood on the couch. They interviewed several of the people who were inside of the apartment, as well as 2 911 callers, and they spoke with the victim's brother, who said he got an SOS text message on his phone. Right now, the working theory is that the gun may have gone off. The motive behind the shooting not yet known, but she was a promising dancer. We're in East New York. I'm Miles Miller, News 4 New York.
Thanks for that, Miles. Now, police arrested a man from North Carolina, accused of trying to carry a loaded gun onto his flight at LaGuardia. It happened Sunday. The TSA says the gun was loaded with 10 bullets, and agents spotted the gun from the X-ray machine at a security checkpoint. They confiscated it and say that the man claimed he forgot it was in his luggage. Guns are not allowed in carry-on luggage, but unloaded guns can be checked. And happening now, jury deliberations are continuing in the Alex Jones defamation trial. A Connecticut jury is deciding how much he has to pay some of the families of Sandy Hook victims for calling the school shooting a hoax. A lawyer for the plaintiffs believes the jury should award at least $550 million. That decision will be based on whether the jury determines the harm to the families was minimal or extensive. The InfoWars host did not testify in his own defense. And recruiting is up for the New York National Guard. So much so that the State Army Guard is the only one in the country to meet recruiting goals for the year. The National Guard Bureau gave New York the goal of recruiting more than 1,100 soldiers, but the state recruited more than 1,200. This is the 4th year in a row that the New York Army National Guard has met or exceeded its recruiting goals. Visitors to the Statue of Liberty are again taking in the view from the Crown. Lady Liberty's crown has reopened for the first time in more than 2 years, but not to everyone just yet. Only a limited amount of tickets were available for today's soft opening, but the National Parks Department hopes to officially reopen October 28th. The pedestal reopened to visitors in July of 2020, but the crown was still off limits after the COVID shutdown. Remember, if you visit, it's a hike to the top. There's no elevator, so you'll have to climb all 162 steps. New York City is now ranked almost dead last when it comes to the best cities to drive in. That's according to personal finance website Wallet Hub. New York City was ranked 95 out of 100. The website looked at the largest cities in America across 30 key metrics. Among them, gas prices, hours in traffic, auto repair shops per capita, and the conditions of the roads. Newark ranked 85th, Jersey City 75th, and Buffalo, New York 23rd. Seinfeld was a show all about New York, and now there's a new cookbook dedicated to all the good food from the show. The first official Seinfeld cookbook is out today. From soup to pastrami to black and white cookies, it features more than 60 recipes from the iconic show, inspired by Jerry, Elaine, George, and Kramer. It's a cookbook that's for chefs of all skill levels.
I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Violetta Yas. What a beautiful afternoon across the tri-state. Temperatures right now sitting in the mid-60s in Midtown, or dew point 45. Wind coming in out of the west-northwest at about 3 miles per hour. A beautiful day turning into a beautiful night for October baseball. That sky remains clear through tonight. First pitch 63 degrees as the Yankees take on the Guardians. 60 degrees as you're heading home, so certainly getting a bit on the cool side, but overall pretty comfortable through the evening hours. Our next cold front still well off to the west and not looking too impressive right now, but this is going to pick up some moisture as it pushes off to the east. So how much rain is this going to bring us as we head into Thursday? We're talking in general 1 to 2 inches, or in some locations upwards of 3. Looking at the potential for some localized flooding. So Thursday certainly the day for most weather and the most activity, but we clear things out in time for the weekend with sunshine. Kay, back to you.
Thanks for that weather update, Violetta. Well, that's it for now. I'm Kay Ingram. We'll be back with another update for you in 30 minutes. See you then. Good afternoon, I'm Kay Ingram, and this is your News 4 Now update. Times Square is now officially a gun-free zone, but it might not last. That's because an upstate judge has declared it unconstitutional. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is in Times Square with the details.
As of right now, Times Square is a gun-free zone, but it's unclear if that could change after tomorrow, even after the mayor signed this bill this morning, given that a federal judge just several days ago blocked key parts of the state's recently passed concealed carry law. Now, the mayor signed a bill this morning designating Times Square a sensitive gun-free zone, banning those who have a permit to carry from bringing their guns to the crossroads of the world. And it includes the specific physical boundaries of what Times Square is. On Thursday, as we've reported, a federal judge upstate ruled that establishing these gun-free zones around New York State is unconstitutional. The judge giving the state 3 business days to file an appeal, which the attorney general did, before this ruling will take effect. That final day is tomorrow. Attorney General Letitia James also filed an appeal and a motion to keep the current laws in effect as the appeal process continues, which could take a while. The city's law department today saying they do expect a determination to be made in the next day on this. The mayor saying the bottom line, he does not believe legal or illegal guns belong in a place like Times Square with hundreds of thousands of visitors a day. The city law department saying we'll have to see what happens with that judge's decision. In Times Square, I'm Jessica Cunnington. Back to you.
Thanks, Jessica. Now, the NYPD is investigating a possible act of hate in Brooklyn. It happened back in July, but police are just releasing this surveillance video now. It shows a man using a ladder to scale the facade of the Three Hierarchs Greek Orthodox Church along Avenue P in Midwood. They say the man defaced the outside of the building and a banner with black paint. Before taking off, no one was hurt. Meanwhile, on Long Island, police have made a huge counterfeiting bust. Investigators say Lindsay Costelli was selling fake couture at her boutique on Old Country Road in Plainview. Officers say they removed 22 printing press machines and various bogus designer labels, all worth more than $40 million. The items, including fake Gucci, Chanel, Prada, Dior, UGG, and Louis Vuitton, were being shipped all over the U.S. And still more ahead. We've got a nice few days ahead, but storms are in the forecast. Storm Team 4 has your forecast next.
Welcome back. I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Violetta Yas. On this beautiful afternoon, temperatures right around average for this time of year, but expected to come up a little bit more the next couple of hours. 66 degrees right now with bright sunshine, and expecting that sky to stay nice and clear through the afternoon and evening. Now, our next cold front already approaching from the west. Doesn't look like much right now, but is expected to bring a good dose of rain Thursday afternoon and evening. We could be looking at some localized flooding, so we'll need to keep a close eye on that. Once that moves through, the temperatures do come down and it will get cooler as we head into the weekend. But your forecast for today, just excellent. Near 70 degrees in the city, low 70s in Sussex and Clinton as well. White Plains up to 69 for today, and just a little bit cooler far east. Now, in the next couple of days, again, you'll notice those temperatures coming down once we get that cold front to move through. So 2 warm days in store. The rain arrives on Thursday, and then it feels a little bit more like fall as we head into the weekend. Kay, sending it back over to you.
All right. Thanks, Violetta. Coming up at 4, the Yankees' road to the World Series begins tonight. We're live at Yankee Stadium. Now, for more, be sure to go to NBCNewYork.com and our NBC New York channels on your favorite social media platforms. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Kay Ingram. We'll see you back here for News 4 New York at 4. Have a good afternoon.